With all the crazy stories about dating out here, especially on these dating apps, you couldn't pay me to get back on the dating scene. I'm your girl, Keisha Reacts.
On a date. So if you know me, then you know I sell plates. I'm a chef. I cook every Sunday and sell plates. So I had these dudes that stayed in my neighborhood a few buildings down. They would get plates off me every single week. So this particular week, I guess their uncle was in town. So my assistant had brought their orders out and came back up and was like, hey, it's somebody that want to see if you got any additional food left. Go talk to them. Normally, I don't go down there to talk to people, but I'm like, okay, cool. So it was the dude uncle. He see me, and the first thing he said, he like, is you on the menu? You fine. Like a little comment like that. And I'm looking like, you cannot be for real right now. So he ended up placing the order and getting the food. And I ended up having to leave out to run to the store. As I'm running to the store, he stops and he was like, that food was good. Like, you can cook. I really want to get to know you. Sweetie, you're beautiful. You're this, that, and the third. And I really wasn't going for it. I was really brushing him off. Come back for part 2. Part 2 on how I went on a date. When I give my plates out, I put business cards in a bag, and I guess he got my business number from the bag and texted me a picture of himself and was like, I really want to get to know you, sweetie, blah, 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 blah. So I'm still like curving him at this point. So the next day come, and I was going to look at my mailbox or whatever. So he outside, I guess on the balcony, he see me. He like, hey, sweetie, still trying to talk to me. He like, can I get a second of your time? Literally walks all the way down and comes and talks to me. He like, I really want to get to know you. Let's go get a drink. If you know me, you know I don't drink. Not really. So I'm like, I don't drink, but we can go get food. You feel me? One thing I'm real big on, y'all, is I don't get in people's cars. Like, if a dude want to come get me on the first date, that's a no-no. And I don't let people in my car. He was from out of town. I don't know if I said that. So I guess he was staying in a hotel, but he didn't drive. So he was like, okay, let me get in your car and we can go together. And I'm not thinking nothing of it because literally the place we was going was 4 minutes away from my house. I'm like, okay, cool. So we get to the place and we sit at the bar, and I'm getting down to the nitty gritty. I'm trying to get to know him. I'm like, how old are you? Do you have kids? Have you been married? What do you do for work? I'm asking what you supposed to be asking. And he just kept saying, I'm just trying to spend some time with you. I'm only here for 2 more days. I want to get to know you. Literally like that. So I'm just looking at him like, what? So he ends up telling me I'm on parole. I'm not even supposed to be here right now. The fuck? So yeah, so he tells me, oh yeah, I'm on parole right now. I'm not even supposed to be here. I just did 10 years in prison. So I'm looking like, what you was in prison for? He said, supposedly. Fuck you mean supposedly? If you did the 10 years, nigga, ain't no supposedly. But then this man tells me that he got 5 kids. He working real estate, flipping houses. So I asked him, like, how old is your youngest? And he said 7. So I'm like, he got a 7-year-old if he just did 10 years. The math is not mathing. So you're probably married and y'all was doing the visits. You feel me? While you was locked up. That's the only thing that's making sense. I ain't no dummy. I admitted home. So the whole time he kept trying to insinuate that I was coming back to his hotel with him, and I kept making it clear, no, I'm not. He kept trying to get me to drink, so I already see what the vibes was on. I'm like, then I think once he finally got to the point where he realized that it's not happening, I'm not going to your room, and I'm not drinking. So then he starts to get irritated, and I can tell he start getting mad. You feel me? But mind you, Buddy just so baby, I ain't trying to make you too mad. He started getting mad to the point where he want the check. So he's at this point he's damn near yelling at the bartender. So I'm like, this cannot be for real. Like, I will really leave. I end up texting my homegirl. I'm like, hey, call me in 20 minutes and act like it's an emergency. You know how to do. Act like you need me to come right now. But yeah, it's like his whole demeanor changed. So I look, he started getting scared. So one thing about me, baby, I watch crime stuff on a daily. I love crime stuff, and I see every episode of Criminal Minds. You not gonna get me. I'm not gonna lie, I was scared, but I keep that mouse tool on me, baby. So if he really wanted to get down like that, we could. But I started playing along. So I started touching his leg. I'm like, oh, I actually might come back to the room with you. No, I'm lying like, leave, it's time to go. I'm gonna drop you back off at your nephew. I'm gonna go back to my shit and get it back. I told my homegirl to call me. So Heaven called me right in time, like, where you at? I need you. It's an emergency. You feel me? I had her on speaker so he could hear it. So we finally get back to my neighborhood. I drop him off at the building he was supposed to be at, and I start driving towards my building. Why the fuck do I see this man start walking towards my building? And I'm big on vibes and spirits. I can pick up when a vibe is not right. So I started to get scared. So I'm telling Heaven, like, girl, I'm finna come to your house because she stayed right down the street. So it took me like 3 minutes to get to her house. I get to her house and this man is calling my phone back to back. So she pick up my phone and she like, stop calling her. And then we like blocked him. Mind y'all, I didn't even know this man first and last name. So what I ended up doing, I had his number. I put his number on Cash App. I found his first and last name and I had to dig and find out like everything because I'm like, ain't no motherfucking way. I found an article. He had got locked up literally 10 years ago. Definitely was not supposed to be in the state that he was in because when you on parole, you can't leave the state. Well, let me stop lying. I don't know if you can, but I'm almost positive you can't. Yeah, he was just giving me psychopath vibes. Like something in my spirit was telling me that man was crazy. And I'm so glad I'm very spiritual because God was telling me like, yeah, cut it. And he ended up following my business page like 2 weeks later, and he does in fact have a wife and all of them damn kids. And it was too many red flags, and I can't blame nobody but myself because why would I go? Why would I go on a date?
Talk to that waitress the way he was yelling at that waitress. That will let you know what your future looked like. The way he was being aggressive, and she said she felt it. And if you know, you know. Women, we know this. We have this intuition. It's in our guts. If you have been in any type of toxic or abusive relationship, you know the signs. If he does it to one person, he would definitely do it to you. So I'm glad that she got with her gut feeling. She was like, I'm out. It reminds me of back in the day when I dated a person that off someone as well, and I did not know. And he had these, I call them crazy eyes. There was something about his eyes that were very off. When someone has taken someone else's life, they no longer have life in their eyes. And you will know what I mean. So it's nothing for them to cross that line again. Like he was snapped the same way she's describing how this guy was snapping on the waitress. He did the same thing. So I am so glad she ran up out of there. Now, she really doesn't go on to say how she got rid of him, but she got rid of his ass, and I am glad. But girl, when she said her friend hung up on her, I feared for her life and the friend as well. Because you guys know, as we hear on the news very often, they have no problem taking you out, your friends, your family, your kids. Once you cross that line, there is no
story time on how I had to walk around for 2 months with 2 black eyes looking like a raccoon. All right, I'm gonna jump straight into the story. So one day, me and my friend, we in the car, we riding around, we trying to see what we finna get into. It's summertime, you know what I'm saying? We just chilling. So we pull up to the Cancun's. Before we can get out the car, a truck pull up to the Cancun. So when the truck pull up, I get out the car to get ready to go in the store. So my friend said, that's Woo-the-Woo. Like, he got money, I'm finna get this. All right, get this. So Woo-the-Woo come back out the store. My friend sitting here, like she just don't see, she ain't finna say nothing, do nothing. So me, hey, Woo-the-Woo, come here. So Woo-the-Woo comes to the car. So I say, my friend won't on. My friend sit in here. She don't say nothing, like we ain't just held this conversation or nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm feeling some type of way because she ain't say nothing. So he politely went and got back in his truck like he did not have time and pulled off. You know what I'm saying? So we don't think nothing of it. We laugh about it. We talk about it. You know what I'm saying? We go on with our day. So like an hour later passed by. I get a DM. All right. Y'all already know who this DM from. It's from Woo-the-Woo. So Woo-the-Woo DM me. He tell me like, I don't want your friend. I want you. I like what I like. Yada, yada, yada. So I tell my friend, I'm like, man, girl, this is Woo-the-Woo. He inboxed me talking about something. He want to talk to me. He like what he like. So she like, she get like da-da-da. So I go ahead and jump back in his DM and let him know like, shit, what's good? What's tea? You know what I'm saying? So we start exchanging DMs or whatever. We exchange numbers. We texting, you know what I'm saying? Talking for a little week, 2 weeks, whatever. So he ended up coming to pick me up. So he come and pick me up. We riding around. He doing his little thing. I'm over there just being a passenger princess that I was being. You know what I'm saying? So we just chilling. So he ended up dropping me back off at home. We'll go to the club. Him and his friends, him and his homeboys will come to the club. They buying all our drinks. You know what I'm saying? Just showing out. Whatever. So it never turned into nothing. It was never going to be nothing. I had no intentions on it being nothing because he was a YN and I do not do YNs. All right. So one day, me and my friends, we go to the club. Like it's summer. We are living our best life before I got these black eyes. So we go to the club. We chilling, we drinking, we having a good time. You know what I'm saying? So boom, after we leave the club, we go to the Waffle House. We sit in the Waffle House just eating, you know what I'm saying, just chilling or whatever. It's like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. Okay, so I look out the Waffle House window. I see a group of girls in a little blue car get out their car and just stand at my car. So I don't think nothing of it because it's summertime. Everybody outside, everybody just chilling. I continue to eat my patty milk. So when we get through eating or whatever, we leave. So when we get in the car to pull off, the girls get in the blue car and pull off behind us. You know what I'm saying? So I'm driving. They driving, they behind us. So I'm looking in my rear view. I'm like, is this car trailing me? So boom, I hit a corner. The blue car hit the corner. I hit another corner. The blue car hit the corner. Okay, at this point, yeah, they trailing me. So I tell my friends, like, man, y'all, this is the same group of girls from the Waffle House. They follow in my car. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what's going on. So my homegirl's like, man, stop the car. Let's see what's up. Like, or whatever. I remind you, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. It ain't no lot of traffic outside or nothing. So I stopped the car right there in the middle of the street to try to see what city. You know what I'm saying? So after I stopped the car, me and my friends, we all jump out the car. This girl and all her friends jump out the car. So, y'all, come back for part 2. What's up, y'all? Story time part 2. So, me and all my friends get out the car. This girl and all her friends get out the car. We walk towards each other. So, when we walk towards each other, we meet each other. I'm like, shit, what's good, Pootie? Like, I don't know nothing. I look over at my friend and my sister and I'm like, shit, what's going on? What's good? When I look over at them, this girl hit me skin hard. Boom! Dead in my shit. I don't know if she had on brass knuckles. I don't know where that lick came from, but it felt like it had came from Javante Davis, y'all. I'm talking about she hit me so hard, I went to be with God for like 5 seconds. I went to be with God. Only thing I know is God said, eat. So when I come back to reality, we fighting. We eating. My friend eating, she fighting the girl. Boom, boom, boom. My sister, boom, boom, boom. Everybody just, boom. I look up, her friends not helping her. They ain't doing nothing. They just standing there. I don't even know if they was friends at this point. Probably somebody who was just hitching a ride. So boom, we fighting. I tell my friends, I'm like, move. You know what I'm saying? They move. They let the girl go. We fighting. Boom. I'm going crazy out there. I done lost my damn near killed me. So I'm on top of boom. And everybody looking like, damn. You know what I'm saying? So they start saying like, Tia, that's enough. That's enough, Tia. I wasn't trying to hear that. This girl don't hit me. I wasn't trying nobody to say, they go to police. Excuse me? I take off. I'm on the first thing. Boom, I'm running to my car. Everybody running to their cars. The girls running to their cars. They wouldn't have been riding back home with me, but that's neither here nor there. Me and my friends, we gone. So I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm asking my sister. I'm like, sister, I look over. I say, is my face okay? Is my face okay? She look at me like it's an egg up under your eye. I'm screaming, oh, like I can't believe my face messed up like this. All in the midst of all this, my phone ring. I answer the phone. It's whoop the whoop. Whoop the whoop, like, you good? I'm good. What's up? Like, you know what I'm saying? Why y'all jump my BM? What? At this point, everything going through my head. I couldn't do no but holler. It's war. Boom, I hang up the phone. I'll drop everybody off. I go to sleep. I wake up Monday morning. This I close. This one open. This one blue. This one purple, black. I don't know what color they was. I get to work because I got to go to work. I get to work. I'm getting ready to go through the turnstile. It's 2 turnstiles. One on my side, one on this side. This one on my side is for the permanent people. This one on the other side is for the temps, the new hires, everybody that's finna get ready to start. So when I'm finna get ready to pass through the turnstile, I look to my right. When I look to my right, I go back in my fucking pocketbook and grab an ink pen because that's the only type of weapon that I could see. I grab an ink pen. I look up. I'm like, God, if you hate me, just say that. Boom. When we get through the turnstile, come back for part 3. Story time part 3. So I go through the turnstile. I look over. Man, little Miss Davis coming through the turnstile and one of the hitchhikers. I look over. The hitchhiker see me. Little Miss Davis don't see me yet. I look at the hitchhiker. Who better not say nothing? Boom. I'm walking. I'm like a minute away from the door. I'm walking. I'm trying to do little skips and everything to get there. I get through the door. I go straight to HR. Like straight to HR. Boom. I go in Mr. O'Neill's office. Mr. O'Neill look up at me. Jesus Christ, Tia, what happened to your face? I'm finna show you what happened to my face. What happened to my face. Get them up out of there. Get them up out of here. It's me or them. One of us gotta go. Boom. Long story short, come on. You know they walked them right on back up out of there. That was their first and last day working at that job. So a couple days go past. Whoop the whoop. Calling my phone. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. He calling. What's up, love? Hey, man, you need to get your friend them. They keep riding past the club that I'm at. You know what I'm saying? Like they gonna do something. I tell him, should. Click, block. Ain't nobody got time for that. Come on, man. My whole summer. I had to sit my whole summer out, y'all. Moral of the story. Do not mess with them YNs. Us aunties ain't got time for that. And these BMs ain't playing about their BDs. Like, I'm out the way. Y'all follow my page for more story times. Love you, bye. Quick story time on how I had to walk around for 2 months with 2 black eyes looking like a raccoon. Alright, I'm gonna jump straight into the story. So one day,
I don't know about that last content creator. That last content creator, there's a lot of red flags and a lot of missing information. Let me just say that. I do feel bad. No one deserved to have the pause put on them. But yeah, when she said her friend originally wanted the dude to come over because she knew him, he got all this money. To me, it sounded like it was a money thing, because what friend is going to really date one of their buddies, somebody that they interested in? Our friends don't do that unless it's, back in our day, we used to do that stupid stuff when we were young, dumb, and having fun. But yeah, I do feel bad for her. No one, like I said, no one deserved to have the pause put on them. But it's weird how the girl ended up working at her job. I didn't get that part of the story. Like on the day she comes back, day one, the girl is there. It's her first day, and they made her leave and fired her. That's weird. Like, what are the odds? Like, damn, this girl really put her paws on me, and now I come to work, and there she is. Like, she expected to work. Absolutely not. Like, there have been some complications like that. I'm telling you, someone had to call the law. But that's me. I'm your girl, Keisha Reacts. I will see you on another one here shortly. Stay tuned.